Dave, do you want to record this?
Yeah, I just started with the recording.
Okay. Hey, guys. Welcome to our Sunday night team call. It is April 2nd, and it is the start of a new 12-week year. Yeah, so this is our 12-week year round 2. Okay, so what I want you guys to do first and foremost, this is going to be a power half hour. But we're not going to focus on anyone other than you and your business. Okay, so first, this is the start of our second 12-week year. Some of you have done your first 12 weeks and others have not yet. You're brand new and you're just starting your very first time. So first and foremost, download the book either on Audible or on your Kindle, or you can actually buy the book. You can buy the hardcover book, okay? It's called The 12-Week Year. So write that down. That is number 1. Get the book, okay? And get started on reading or listening to that ASAP. Now, for those of you who already have the 12-week year, actually for everyone on this call today, I want you to think about this. For the next 12 weeks, that's going to be consolidated into our 1 year, okay? So you have 3 months to hit 3 goals. Your goal A will be business related. Your goal B will be health and fitness related. Goal C will be family related, okay? So I'm going to give you 4 minutes to think about those 3 goals. Business related A, health and fitness B, family related C. Those are your goals, and you're going to succeed those goals within the next 12 weeks. So write those down, and then we're going to share those, okay? All right, guys, go ahead. Write those down. Let me know when you're done.
Can you close the door, please?
All right, guys. How do you feel about that? You feel good about your goals? Anybody is still thinking? All right. Millie, do you care to share with us what your 3 goals are? Stop poking my eyeball.
I'm trying to get the damn unmute button.
All right, so go, baby.
All right, for the business, definitely I need to find the balance of inviting more, focusing more on the business, and trying to find a balance. I don't know, for me, I'm still struggling with the posting. I feel that takes a lot of my time, and I worry so much about getting it out there that, I'm not really spending that much time focusing on people besides me one-on-one with them,
Okay, I get you.
So I need to work on that. Health-wise, and the business is more nutrition and, getting my workouts, meeting my goals and stuff. And the family, finding the balance of it all, with work and everything else. Is really my weekends is what I really have,
Yeah.
So.
All right. Those are great goals. Those are great goals. All right. Balkis, what are your 3 goals for the next 12 weeks?
Hey, for me, it's just trying to move some of the coaches that I have to give them that confidence to build the business. Because currently, I don't have that much of an issue attracting the clients, but which I understand because I was there. Therefore, I never rush anyone. A lot of them have no problem jumping in with the fitness. And more than willing to be discount coaches, a lot of them. But then there are some that like, that's it. I'm not ready for the next step. I can move. So it's either for the business part is helping those work on themselves. They have shown some interest in the business, and then just finding some people that are truly just interested in the business as well. Not that they're going to dismiss the fitness aspect, but there are some folks out there that, aside from the fitness, they are generally interested in the business opportunity. And it's just getting those people. So that's for the business aspect. For the fitness, just going on live more. I think I post my workouts for a while. I wasn't doing it as much. And believe it or not, there's people that actually had hit me on the side and say, "Oh, you still working out? Because I haven't seen your post." So, and then some people that just hit me up. She goes, "Oh, I use your videos to work out." and I've gotten some customers lately that actually was using my videos. And I said, it's great that I motivate you in that aspect. I said, but I don't want you to completely mimic me because I'm in a different space in my journey. I may be doing something that might discourage you from continuing your journey or to start your journey. So how about we start, at your comfort zone or whatever the case may be. So it's just going more live, I think, to give more nutritional tips, more encouraging tips, because what I find out in the last 6 weeks is a lot of people, it's not that they're unwilling, it's that they just scared of getting out there to start working out, and just for some reason just fear of doing it or help investing on themselves per se.
Some people have fear of giving something up.
Yeah, right? And it's just mainly a lot of times it's education, I say, in terms of them. For the family goal, just making sure that when I'm with the family and I schedule time with them, it's uninterrupted time. That my time is their time at that time. There's nobody else's time.
I love that. And we struggle with that, right? Especially as entrepreneurs, like we're always working. Our mind's always thinking, oh, this is a possible post. Like we're always working. It's hard to stop working when you're with the family. And I think that's correct.
And since the kids are actually not here and I don't get to see them, when I see them, I have to make that effort to be present for them
Beautiful.
there. Yeah.
Those are great. Those are great goals. All right. Sandy, hey, mama. What are your 3 goals for the next 12 weeks?
Yeah, so I joined a little bit late, so I missed, but I did already write my goals down. So I think one of the things I struggle with is posting. I still have this inhibition, to share my life or to share my experience with others. I just have some inhibition around that. And so I think for me, breaking free from that and being able to post more is really important. So, so that's one of my goals, is to be able to post more and just open up and share things. I was talking to Nicole about this just on Friday, that maybe setting a post like every day using Buffer, Hootsuite, like one of those tools that you guys use. That's one of my main goals for the next 12 weeks, is to schedule posts and make sure they're out there every single time. So, so that's a big one for me. The other one is follow-ups and invites. It's a vital behavior, inviting. And so I think for me, just it's along with those inhibitions about sharing, it's also like I need to get the courage to invite people and just say, why don't you join me, right? So so that's another piece for me, is I have a list of people and I know that I need to contact them, but I struggle to get them to invite them. So I want to get over that too. And personally, I'm going back to work next week. And so my third goal is really to make sure that I'm able to balance everything and make time for coaching as well as my job. So
Perfect. Well, you've been doing an amazing job lately posting. I see you. You're on my feed. And if I see you, everyone else sees you too. So you're on there. You're in people's faces. This is what I'm doing.
Yep.
You're sharing your family. So, I mean, just kudos to you for opening up more now than ever.
Right.
Okay. So you're already ahead of the game.
Yep. I'm making
Great
a
goals.
effort to do that. So
You're doing amazing. All right. Mally, my frugal and fit mommy. I love her. All right. So were you able to do the first 12 weeks, or you're jumping in now?
I was able to do them. I didn't meet all my goals.
Okay. All right. But you started on that. So you're familiar with the whole concept.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So what are your 3 goals?
For the business, I need to work more on inviting and starting more conversations with people.
Okay.
I feel like I finally got my posting and putting my exercise and everything out there. I feel like I'm finally, got my flow going. So I need to just start more conversations. And with my health, I want to finish the 22-minute hardcore with no interruptions. A couple of weeks I did 2 rest days. I want to just do 1 rest day. I have 3 weeks left, I think, and keep up with my eating. I think this whole the whole health scare forced me into doing it right, and now I don't want to go back. So that's been very helpful. And for family, I need to, it's like everybody else, I need to find balance, because when work is done and, homework, and by the time I put my daughter to bed and do everything, I go to the room to spend time with my husband. I just want to go to sleep. And he's like, hey, hon, blah, blah. And I'm like, so
Yeah.
I just need to find balance to fit everybody and everything. And
I know.
so that's it.
I know it's really tough, but I promise you will find that balance. And tools like Hootsuite and the other one, Buffer, those things help. And that's actually on my list of things for you guys to do today. So I like that this is a reoccurring theme. This whole, we need to find the balance and we need to find the time. I'm going to help you guys with that. Okay. All right, Nicole.
This is my problem. Do you see what's going on?
Yeah. I see it. It's okay.
Yeah, so I have a million goals, which is probably not helping me because it's a 12-week year and I'm trying to fit a million.
No.
And I'm accomplishing nothing.
But just narrow it down, pick 3 and prioritize on those 3 only.
So I am admitting I have not had a success club point all year. 0.
Okay.
Not 1 point. So it's so irritating and it's so defeating. So my first goal is to freaking get a Success Club point. I mean, I'd love to say Success Club 5, but at this point, I just want 1 point. Like, yeah. So, anyway, so that's goal number 1.
Okay.
And I think just getting back to basics, you know, it's not hard. I know that. I know what to do. Am I doing it? No. So trying to recommit to these basics and tracking the basics. I mean, I have my calendar that I've shared with everybody. I track the vital behaviors and I'm not tracking. So getting back to basics will help me get my Success Club points. So I think those, and then I would like to add 2 coaches. I have a few people that are like so close. So in 12 weeks, I mean, I've had coffee dates with a few people that I would be shocked if they didn't join. So I think it's reasonable if I can close those deals. I can, not deals, but get 2 coaches in the next 12 weeks. So those would be my goals for business.
Beautiful. Okay.
Health and fitness. Again, I'm like admitting I'm getting all these skeletons out of my closet, but I haven't completed a program ever, start to finish. I can't. I just don't. I teach group fitness, which is my excuse of why it screws up, why I can't do the daily routine, because I teach and I usually do the workout when I teach and I get bored. And I mean, I just have all these excuses. But it's something that I know I need to do and would like to do. So at some point, so maybe this is my commitment, especially if I'm jobless, which goes to my family goal, which is actually really more personal. My family's actually doing great. Kids are doing awesome. So my family goal is more on me. I'm going through a crisis right now with my career, and I'm in a place where I don't know what's going to happen. And right now I'm looking like I'm not going to have a job in the next couple weeks, and it's really scary. So if that happens, you know, redirecting my energy into this, into my workouts, and I mean, just positive self-talk with myself, because right now I'm not in a good place and I'm really down, and just trying to get myself out of this funk.
All right. You definitely need this for you, first and foremost. You need it for you more than you need anything else right now. And committing to a program is going to be something you're going to give yourself. So I want you to choose a program right now. Choose a program right now. And we're gonna hold you to it. You're gonna complete it. Start to finish, nutrition guide, containers, the whole 9, babe.
Hey Nicole,
Okay,
I'm starting Hammer and Chisel tomorrow morning, if you want to join me on that. And just to touch on that thing too, I would like to, if you guys are willing to do this, Nicole and Millie, after this call is done, I want to get on the phone with you guys individually, because I have some ideas that'll help you both. Okay? So if you guys, I mean, I think
you can Zoom with them privately.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a private Zoom with you guys individually. Maybe we can plan that. Nicole, I think I got the right words I want to say to you. Give you a little kick in the butt that you're gonna need. I've been seeing the funk over the past couple of weeks, and I've been meaning to reach out to you. So
thank you.
So I want you to pick one, like right now. Just pick one. Dave mentioned Hammer and Chisel. You don't have to go that route. You can pick whatever you feel you want to do. The 21-day fix is 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like Quarter Force is 30 days. So if you want to pick something small,
Nicole.
if you want
22 minutes with
that's
me.
what Belkis is doing right now. I mean, if you want to pick something small, and then after you complete that one, then you go with something bigger. Yeah. But I want you to do one start to finish, because that's going to give you what you need, and that's going to show the world, yes, it's real.
All right, then I think 21-day fix will be good, because we're going to around that. It's 30 minutes, total body.
Okay, which one? Original or extreme?
I have them both. Well,
extreme. Do extreme. Do extreme. Okay. With the meal plan. Yes. Okay.
All right.
Okay,
Nicole,
we're moving on.
Nicole, if you need an accountability partner, I'm here for you.
I do.
Are you gonna do, Sandy? Are you gonna do 21-day fix extreme with her?
I can do 21-day fix. No.
All right, you're starting tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll do it with you.
Okay. Boom.
Done.
Elisa, you know I'm coming after you now, right? All right, my love. What are your goals for the next 3 weeks? With the business, health and fitness wise, that's personal, and then family wise.
Okay, I have not been on these calls in forever, so I'm finally back today. I'm not really sure why. I think a couple of weeks I lost track of time, and I go, oh, I got to get on the call, and it was like 10 o'clock. And then I was like, out a couple of times, but whatever. So I'm back on track. As you know, I started back last week with working out consistently, which I'm really happy about. But the business part of this is not working for me at all. So I got to get back on these calls and I got to get motivated and I've got to get myself out there. But I find, and we've had this conversation before, people seem to not be really receptive. Now, part of the problem is, and you'll understand this, a lot of the people that would be the people that I would go after are gym people. And that works against me at this point. So I really need to, and my friends that aren't gym friends, I have tons of friends that aren't from boot camp either, but they all are like not willing to put the time, energy, and financial backing that it takes to get anything done. So they're all about the, I want to do it, but when push comes to shove, they don't actually commit to doing it. So I'm having a hard time with that. So from the business perspective, I've got to, I think, narrow down my scope as to who I'm going to reach out to, and reach out more on a one-on-one than a blanket Facebook message, because I've done that. I'm like, hey, who wants to get fit for the summer? And everyone's like, yeah, I like it. They all liked it. They loved it. They wowed it. And no one wanted to do it. Like when push came to shove, they all want to do it, but no one really wants to do it. So that's that one. The health aspect is I really need to stay focused, which I'm really happy that I stay focused an entire week, which for me is like amazing with this. So I'm doing a hammer and chisel, and I really like it. And I cannot do a pull-up to save my life. So I'm really not happy.
Yet.
Yeah. It was on my message today. It was like, no, I can't do it yet. And I don't take it down. It's hanging. I walk around it to get into my closet, because as I walk by it throughout the day, I'll try to do it. Like without doing the program, when I walk by, I try to do it.
Nice.
And I'll get there eventually, I hope. So that's one of my main goals. I really need to get the last 10 pounds off. I fluctuated back and forth with it. If it doesn't happen, it's fine. I'm okay with where I am, but I would like to still get the 10 pounds. But I'm okay when I feel better about how I'm doing. And so I felt really good this week. So from a health perspective, I think I've got that pretty much on point. My family perspective, there's two parts of this one. I really want to get I have it written down, that's what I keep looking at. I really want to get my son involved in this, because he seems to sometimes he gets upset when I say I have to work out, when I'm not doing anything with him anyway. He's playing his video game. He's doing whatever he's doing. But it seems like the minute I tell him I have to work out is the minute he wants to sit down and talk to me or wants to do something. And I feel like he could be the one that's going to undermine me, and I'm not sure why he's doing it. I haven't figured it out. I know there's something in his head that's making him try to undermine me. I'm not letting him do it. And then the other thing is I seem to be an all or nothing person, and that's not really good, because I'm not getting a good balance with even with my social life. It's like once I start like getting into an exercise program, I will not go out. I'll be like, yeah, no, I can't go out tonight. Even though I worked out in the morning. I just don't want to go out because I don't want to overeat. I don't want to have a couple of drinks. I don't want to stay out late. So I'm like, keep it. Now my friends are thinking that I'm in a depression because I'm pulling away. That's not the reason why. The reason why is I'm definitely an all or nothing, because I'll say I'll go out and I'll have one drink, and I know what that means for me. That means one drink that's going to be never ending until like 4 a.m. So I'm really avoiding that. So I've got to get that balance, because I know it's there. I know I can do it. I just haven't found it yet. So that's my goal, is to get a family/social balance with all of this going on.
I love that.
Does your son know how important it is to you to get your workouts done?
Yes.
Does he know what it means to you and what the benefit is to you, why you're doing what you're doing?
Totally. But I think he thinks he's 17. In his mind, I'm doing it because I want to look better. And if I look better, I'm going to go out and then I'm going to leave him, because he has issues with that from the past.
So he doesn't know why you're doing it.
He does know. I tell him, and I've tried to actually, and Denise knows this, I actually tried to get him to do one of the programs. And unfortunately, he wanted to try 22, turned to hardcore. So I gave it to him, and he made 5 minutes into it, and he was dead. Like, he was just done. He's like, I can't do this at all. So I backed him down, and I gave him T25. But he hasn't done it consistently. Like, he'll do it like 2 days. He'll be like, oh, I did it for 2 days, and he'll just stop. And
That's teenagers, they don't want it.
Yeah, but he's out of shape. Like, he should be in way better shape than he is, and it really bothers me. And I think maybe he feels that if I work out a lot, I'm going to try to convince him to do it again. I don't know what it is. I've got to figure that one out.
Yeah. It's teenagers are tough. Teenagers, I say that, like once they turn 13, the aliens abduct them.
Yes.
And then they do not return to Earth until they're like 19.
Right.
So right now he's just in another zone. You will never understand him. It's the world against him.
Right.
But you're doing an amazing job. You're doing this for you, number one, because if you don't do it for you, it's not going to work. And then as you do it for yourself, then it'll benefit him as well.
Right.
It'll click. It'll all click together. And with the balance, think about it as a reward. Give yourself a reward to be able to go out one night a week and to have some recreation with time with your friends, with your girlfriends, because you need that. You need that. You know, that's also going to help you. And don't be all or nothing. Don't do that, because
that's a bad personality trait of mine.
Yeah.
I've had it forever, my whole life.
But you need your workout. That's your therapy, right? You're going to start eating better, right? And then you're going to reward yourself one night a week. And it'll all come together. And, you know, just keep doing what you have to do for yourself. Your son will benefit because you're doing this for you. And then he's just going to learn. He's going to learn all this behavior, you know, and him physically seeing you do it at home. Also, you know, you can let him know that you want to give him this gift. You want him to know that this is not hard work. If it's something that he sees as fun, you know, when the kids see us do it, then it becomes second nature for them too. You know, if you go and you do it in the gym and you're hiding it from him, then he doesn't really see it at all, you know?
Right.
So it'll happen. I promise. Those are great goals, babe. And then as far as your gym friends, they don't have to work out at home. They can benefit from all the nutrition that we have. The performance line is amazing.
Yeah. Except that now they're promoting isogenics, I guess they are. So now everyone's doing isogenics.
Yeah, but don't worry about them. Don't pigeonhole yourself.
Like,
this world is big. Don't pigeonhole yourself.
I'm not.
This world is big. There's a lot of people you can reach and help.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm trying.
You're going to do amazing. Now that you're committed to a program, now it's going to be real for you.
Right.
And when it's real for you, it's real for everyone else. Because you're not just talking up a game. You're actually living it.
Right.
All right.
I agree. I definitely agree.
All right. Who do we have next? Dave.
Okay. I have a couple of goals here. My business goals here. And I think there's an overall theme going on tonight. And I'm like that we're sharing our goals here with each other. Because you mentioned the balance thing. And Denise, I need to talk about Hootsuite and stuff like that with social media posting. My business goals for me is to have a consistent goal of 20 no's per week. And to keep track of that and to follow up consistently. That's been my Achilles heel. And one thing I want to share with you guys is, and I was sharing this yesterday with Denise, my issue is I don't really have a coach. I mean, yeah, Denise is my sponsoring coach, but I need somebody to push me as well. I find that sometimes people may think you know, either intimidating or I got to figure it out, when really I don't. You know, nobody has this all figured out. It doesn't matter who you are. Nobody ever has it all figured out. So there's times where I need a kick in the ass. I need hey, Dave, what are you doing? How many people you talked to today? How many people have you shared the opportunity with? I need that too. So a big part of this call and a big part of this theme that I'm realizing is that we don't have enough accountability for ourselves. So I think that we each need to find an accountability partner and be, you know, just give yourself radical permission to let the other person scream at you, curse at you, or say, you make you accountable. Hey, did you do what you said you're going to do? And why not get the fuck off your ass and do what you said you're going to do? You know, I need that in my life because I don't have anybody right now that's doing that for me. So that's my main goal. And I think a lot of us have that issue that's going to help us. And that's why we fall off the track with our health and fitness, because we keep our challengers accountable, but who's there to keep us accountable? You know what I'm saying? So we need to focus on somebody to do that with. In terms of my health and fitness goals, it's starting to get to crunch time now. We got about 14 weeks to go before Summit. So it's about getting into stage ready shape with Hammer and Chisel and Body Beast. So I'm starting to, count down a competition starting soon. In terms of my family goals, we had a family meeting a couple of days ago. And this is another thing that may help you guys in terms of balance. You know, balance, I heard this from Eric Warrior when I went to his live training. Balance is overrated on a day-to-day basis and underrated on a long-term basis. We as parents drive ourselves crazy because we feel bad when we come home from work and, you know, we haven't had much time to spend with the kids or whatever. We do homework really quick and we want to get them to bed so we can go ahead and do our business. Or we we want to talk to this person, talk to that person, and we haven't had time to be with our kids. And we have that mother guilt. We have that father guilt of not being able to spend the time with our kids. But I sat down with the kids the other day and we said, all right, for the next couple of weeks, Mom and I are going to work like crazy because we are focusing on a goal of going to Disney in Hawaii, the new Alawi for Moana in February of 2018. That's our goal. And we have that as our goal. So we sat the kids down. We said, if that's our goal, we got to negotiate with you guys that we're going to do this together. So they know that when we start working our business, that's our time. They need to do their thing and don't worry about us. So if you set a goal with the family and let them know how important they are and have a treat at the end of it. If you let us do X, Y, and Z for our business, at the end of it, we're going to take you to this park, or we're going to do this together, or we're going to do that together. You know, whatever it is that works for you guys, have a goal to work towards, and the family will be, they will, you know, have your back. They will support you. But if you have to let them know that's what it is. But, you know, when you come home and do your business, you know, it's hard to not have that guilt. But if you set the example of, in the long term, they're going to be better off because of what you're doing now, the small sacrifices you're making now, and you'll be better off at the end. It'll be so much more worth it. So hopefully that helps, you know, put some things together in your mind that, you know, on a day-to-day basis, balance is not really important. You're going to drive yourself crazy and you're not going to get anything done if you keep trying to worry about that. Worry about balance in the long term, okay? Worry about balance in the long term. So you can get what you need to get done now, sacrifice now in order to get what you need to get later on for them. Does that make any sense? Yes?
That makes perfect sense.
Okay.
I love that you shared that with everybody because it was a really good family meeting that we had. And, you know, Dave and I, we always have a lot of powwows. We sit down and we talk about what we need to do and what I can do for him so that he can achieve his goals and vice versa. But we never really included the kids. So that was really good. And they opened up their eyes really wide because they saw the light at the end of the tunnel. Mom and Dad are doing this because we're going to get that, you know? So it made perfect sense to them, you know? So everybody has chores. Everybody has their own thing that they need to take care of. Everybody understands when we are focused on the computer, when Mommy's on the phone, it's not because we're ignoring you. We love you and we're building this business for you. Because at the end of the day, that really is what it is. You know, we're doing everything that we can to give our kids more, you know, and if you're not married, if you don't have kids yet, that's the ultimate goal for everyone. So everything we're doing today is for our future and to benefit our families. This is amazing. And we took a little longer than I expected, but this is necessary. This is necessary. Now that we got all those goals out into the air, we shared it amongst our teammates, we're going to hold each other accountable. We're going to check in with each other. How are you doing? How are you doing? Are you doing what you need to do to get towards that family goal? Are you doing what you have to do for your, you know, your fitness and your health, you know? I just want to say Hootsuite now, because the Hootsuite and Buffer is going to save you a lot of time. Okay, so show of hands of everybody who has one or the other. Do you already have a social media assist, either Hootsuite or Buffer? Sandy, do you have one? Okay, Melly, not yet. Millie, do you have one?
I do. I have Hootsuite, but the thing with Hootsuite is because I need to work with my phone. And for me to post, you know, in multiple places, I think I need my PC to do that with Hootsuite.
No, there's an app for that.
Okay, but I don't know what app is that because
Hootsuite. That's what I do on a daily basis. I have Hootsuite on a mobile app with
Dave,
my
do you
iPhone.
think it's possible to show your screen?
Now, would you be able to post on your like page in Hootsuite?
Yes.
Or do you need you do?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll show you right now. I'm gonna see if I can actually turn my phone around. If you can see, let me see if I can actually get this focused in here. Okay. See the little owl there?
Yes.
Okay, that's my Hootsuite app.
Right.
What I do is when I go ahead and go to post, I have my timeline. Let's see if I can get it there. Okay. You see the timeline scheduled. I have my Twitter on here, I have my Instagram on here, and my like pages. So I go to hit the the pencil there. Now, okay. So we're seeing social media networks.
Yeah.
Now I can actually click that and have all my options here of my like pages. So you have D&D Fit Club here, Coach Dave Fitness, my timeline, my Twitter, my Instagram. I can click all of those, and that one post that I put up with a picture or video, whatever, can go, and I can schedule it, auto schedule, or schedule to post whenever, with one click of a button, and I don't have to worry about it.
Oh, well, then I need to figure that out because
go to the App Store. If you're on the iPhone, go to the App Store and find the Hootsuite app and connect all your social media to it.
I have the Hootsuite app, and I have connected is my Facebook and my Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Now, what happens with Instagram is,
I think so, yeah.
With Instagram, what happens is it doesn't post right away. So it gives you a notification, then you have to actually like click on it, and it shoots you over to Instagram. The post is already set up for you. It's already sent to the clipboard. So once you go to Instagram, all you got to do is like, go to the process and then, hold down and then paste it, and it'll pop right up. And just hit post, publish, and then you're good to go. Saves me a lot of time.
And now you can post in your groups as well, right?
You can post in your groups too. Yep. The only thing that you really can't do in the app is tag people, like on your regular timeline. But you can tag people on Twitter and on Instagram. But on Facebook, for some reason, with Hootsuite, you can't really tag people. But if you're gonna post into your, see what's good about the dashboard with Hootsuite, I can actually.
Now, were you able to do everything in your phone, or add your social media through your phone instead of doing it through your computer?
I believe I did. Yeah. So you can go to settings and add all your social medias like that. And what I like to use with the desktop version is, let's say I do have a challenge group, or I do have a Coach Basics group, or whatever, a private group. I can schedule posts for the entire week, month, or whatever, right there in Hootsuite, and I don't have to worry about it. It'll be time consuming for about an hour or two to put all the post up, but for the whole week I don't have to worry about it because it's already going to go out.
Right.
So that's the benefit of that. Huge time saver. Leverage your time to be able to do other things.
Definite.
And that's why you want to. The other thing is too. I'm sure Denise is probably going to mention this, but you want to stockpile pictures and videos and and quotes or whatever, and you can reuse stuff. I mean, go back to I know Denise does it all the time. Reuse stuff from a long time ago, of posts or pictures with the kids or stuff you were doing in the past, and repurpose them. Put another quote on it or something like that, and schedule that to post, and boom, and you move on with your day. Start doing other things.
Okay.
Save your time that way.
Thank you for that, Dave. He touched a lot on what I wanted to tell you guys today.
Sorry, I didn't mean to see your thumb
No,
there.
that's great. That's great. That's how we work. We're like, we bounce things off of each other, and that's perfect because Hootsuite or Buffer, it'll save you a lot of time. If you can schedule your entire week on a Sunday, it's like meal prepping.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah, that's why Sunday's the busiest day for our business. It sets up the week. Meal prepping, scheduling social media posts, and it really saves your time for the week.
Yeah. So that's going to be huge.
I just wanted to add, I think it's going to be really helpful because if you can plan those posts in advance, then you can spend your week talking to people and actually.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes. Rather than on posting, because I feel like if I have to post every day, I spend my half hour figuring out my post and doing all that stuff. If I do all that prep on Sunday.
Yeah.
All ready to go out, it'll be very easy to manage, relationships during the week.
Yep. So think about it. Rule of thumb, you want to do at least 3 to 5 posts a day. Okay. And pick your social media outlet. Don't go crazy. Don't post 5 on Instagram, 5 on Twitter, 3 on Facebook, then 4 in your, no, that's crazy. Okay. Just narrow it down. Where do you want to focus your entire time on? Right now, I'm all about my public page, and then I sprinkle here and there on D&D Fit Club, but because I want to attract everybody on my public page, because I want to give them value and then bring them over to my business page. So I'm spending 99% of my time on Facebook, on my public page. I don't do Instagram. Instagram to me does not work. It just doesn't work for me. So just pick your social media platform and master that. And then 3 to 5 posts a day. 1, a healthy recipe, a picture of your meal. Okay, people love to see and get ideas. Okay, 2, something fitness related. 3, something family related. If you stick to that, don't post your Team Beachbody link because that's salesy. That is, you're spamming people. You don't want to do that. You want to add value. You want to give people value. Okay, what workout you're doing, what is it doing for you? What are the results that you're getting? How are the people that you're helping doing? People want to know that. Street cred. That gives you street cred. I helped X amount of people this week and they lost X amount of weight, or they gained so much more confidence. What are you doing to help other people? That's what your Facebook friends want to know. Is this real? Yeah, it's real. Let me prove it to you. You know, so just narrow it down. Don't go crazy sharing your entire day. Oh, you know, I'm cooking this. I'm on my way there. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go hang out with this person. Oh, my kid did this. Just 3 basic things. And then if you want to do Facebook stories, that's where you can share your life on your Facebook story. I love that they pop that up now, because that's when you can go in and do, like, you know, little pictures here and there or little video clips here and there. That's where you do that. But on your regular timeline, 3 to 5 posts a day. Don't go too crazy, okay? Work on that Hootsuite today, okay? Try to schedule a few days. Play with it. Schedule 2 posts for tomorrow and 2 posts for Tuesday. All right, guys? And I think that's it. That's all I got for you. Dave, do you want us to cut out and you can hang out with Nicole and Millie for a few minutes?
Yeah, sure. I just got one more thing I want to mention. I know if I mentioned it before, but you know, the more you mention things, the more people actually listen, right? So the book I've been reading lately is The New Go for No for Network Marketers. And I don't know if you guys read Go for No yet or really understand the idea of going for no. Yes, there's the destination, but no is how you get there, okay? And the reason why I'm going for 20 no's a week, it's basically 4 no's a day is what I'm going for. And I'm going to give you an example that they give in the book. For example, let's just say you set a goal, a yes goal, or you set a success goal of 3 sales a week, okay? And let's say you go out on that Monday and all of a sudden the stars align and, you know, you make 3 phone calls and all of a sudden you get 3 sales. Right away, boom, on a Monday. So you're thinking, oh shit, I'm at my goal for the week. I'm good to go. So you slack off, you know, you take it easy. You don't make any more phone calls, and the rest of the week, you either had either crushed it or you just had a mediocre week. You just had 3 sales. So what if you change that into making, instead of having a goal of 3 yeses for the week, how about you had 12 no's for the week? If you came out on that Monday and you had 3 sales right off the bat, you're like, shit, I'm behind the 8 ball because I need to get at least, 12 no's for the week. So I need to make more phone calls. So you wouldn't have stopped at the 3 sales. You had to keep going to get those no's. Who cares about the yeses? You want no's. So you have to make more phone calls in order to get those no's. You understand? So if you focus on no goals and forget about the yes goals, forget about success club goals, forget about that, and simply focus on the number of people telling you no every single day, then the yeses are going to be inevitable. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but if people who have made millions of dollars in this profession are doing that, then they got to be doing something right. I mean, that makes simple sense to me. So what I did was, and the other thing is I want to tell you too, is that I read the book on Kindle, on my Kindle app. And what I like about this feature with Kindle and reading the books on there is this. You can highlight a section in the book that you like, a quote or something that person said. You can highlight it. Then I share it to my notes. Then I can use that in a social media post. So, hey, listen, I just read this thing in a book recently and it really struck me and I think it may resonate with you. And you talk about that. You can go do a Facebook Live about it, or you can, do a picture and put the quote in that picture, whatever. You can use those notes from the book that you just saved from, your Kindle app. So it's really, really convenient to do that. So go for no for network marketers. Really understand the concept of going for no, and your business will change. Right, guys?
Awesome. Thank you so much for that. I think I read the Go for No original, not the for network marketers.
Yeah, the one for network market, it just came out, I want to say maybe 2 weeks ago.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And what's good is that in the book, you have actual testimonials from, 6, 7, and 8, figure earners in the profession.
Nice.
So you get to read their stories. Really, really cool.
All right. So we'll stick that in a book of the month. We already have the next 3 books planned out. Do you remember which ones they were? I know, Nicole, you were talking about one, right? What was yours, Nicole, your pick?
This one is
Get Over Your Damn Self. Yes.
She was
okay.
Like one of the top people for Rodan and Fields. So she's like our Melanie.
All right, perfect. All right, so Get Over Your Damn Self. So you guys want to get that book. Rebecca chose the 5-minute rule.
5-second rule.
5-second rule. So, okay, write this down. Get Over Your Damn Self, the 5-second rule. And then there's a third one. I'll get back to you guys on that one. So we're going to stick to the 12-week year. That's going to be round 2 starting today. Get Over Your Damn Self, and then the 5-second rule. All right, guys, I think we're done here. Great call tonight.
Awesome.
We are going to have an amazing 12 weeks. All right. The next 12 weeks are going to be phenomenal. All right. You guys slay. Oh, and this $160 for the All Access Challenge Pack. How cool is that? Isn't that amazing? So we talk about nothing else. When we want to help our prospects, nothing else exists but the All Access Challenge Pack. Okay, guys? All right. Have an amazing rest of your Sunday night. I'm going to go fold laundry. All right. Bye. So I think Millie and Nicole are going to stay here just a few more minutes with Dave. Okay. So we'll just all cut out.